message today is to be proud of yourself for your accomplishments. I feel like you've been doing a lot of work, but you still, for some reason, don't give yourself the credit for everything you've done. And there's this very lowly frequency that I feel like you're kind of surfing right now, and the thoughts that you have related to this energy is not related to who you truly are. I feel like you need to lift your spirits a bit. This journey that you're going on right now is sort of like through a tunnel, and you're in a dark state right now, but there's a light. Just keep that in mind before you slow down or start to reflect the darkness that's surrounding you, because it is just part of the process. So it's very important that you trust your instincts and the power that's within you before you turn to someone else for assistance. You're a very powerful person. Okay, you have deep valleys of love pouring within you and circulating from within you. All that you have is already within you. You just have to tap into your own resources. Tell yourself that you're doing a good job. Be your own cheerleader in some sense. Okay, not just when people are being negative, but in general, just constantly tell yourself and reinforce the sense that you are enough, and believe it. So I feel like you've been performing a bit for an audience. You're expecting applause, and when that applause doesn't come right away, you feel insecure, almost like you didn't really do enough, like you don't deserve an applause because people aren't clapping. But we're all on different frequencies, and some people are deep in their own thoughts about their own life, and they just aren't there to pat you on the back when you desperately need that attention. And it's okay to need that attention. You just have to be able to tend to your own needs and have such a strong set of thoughts that you can tell yourself what you need to hear before you even need to hear it. All right, you're making plans, and these plans are destined to come true as long as you stick with it, stick with the course. Your relaxed state of mind and your confidence is what people feed off of. That's what draws them towards you. That gravitational pull that you have on people is due to you believing in yourself. I feel like you have a keen eye for your environment. You can find people's insecurities at a glance. You can read the room at a glance and know exactly how everyone is feeling and what needs to be done to compensate for their lack. You're very grounded. Exponentially so. You're grounded. Like, I don't even think you realize just how beneficial you are to the community, because you ground the earth, you ground them as well just by being around. You have very controlled breath. So you control the room with your breathing, with your sense of self. Okay? Yeah. It's almost like a Mother Earth type of vibe. People are like your child, like they're like children around you. They really feed off of your energy. And this is the way it should be, because you're connected to source. You are the wife. If this is a woman I'm talking to in the feminine energy, the husband, I feel this is more of a feminine energy. You are connected to and married to your source. And you portray that vibe of a very motherly and nurturing aura. So the people who flock towards you are in need of comfort. The people who they are right now dependent on, because they're very needy people, they are not being treated well. They're being mistreated. They're being condemned, doomed, stomped on, all sorts of horrible things. And you are so much more than they could have ever hoped for, imagined, prayed for, wished for. Just to see you is a blessing. So these are words of encouragement, because I don't feel like you really know and understand just how valuable you are. But it's important that you know for yourself, and that you don't rely on other people to understand your true power, because that connection to source that you have is impenetrable. It cannot be separated, and the only one maintaining it is, of course, your source's attraction to you and your attraction to it. So there's no third party here that's going to keep you on task. If anyone tries to climb up above you and pretend like they understand who you are and what you're doing, and play this authoritative position, is going to come crashing down. You definitely don't need to create that space for anyone to control you. King of Knights, well, you have Knight of Spears. You are in control of your destiny. You have the power. It's all yours. Knowing this, reinforce this information, because knowing this is the power.